They're a rat, after all. So Virgos, what I saw when I picked up the energy behind your cards was a big fat rat. It was like a gnarly sewer rat, okay? And we have the Tower coming out as your very first card in your reading. So, first of all, the Tower has to do with jaw-dropping realizations. Like, that kind of feel like the rug got yanked out from under you and you're falling into an abyss. Something that is shocking and not really in a good way. It kind of makes you reconsider your belief systems. It's like, wow, I was so wrong. How could I have been so wrong? That's the Tower. And then King of Wands, that's a leader. So there's a person in a leadership position. This could be in your company. This could even just be in, on a greater scheme, like you're watching this on the political scheme, who is a rat, who is literally a rat. And you're kind of like, oh my God, I can't even believe that this person was this much of a rat. Now, what is a rat? A rat is kind of shady energy. It's Five of Swords. It is somebody who will win at all costs, right? It's somebody who will throw somebody else under the bus so that they can get something. That's what a rat is, at least in my mind. And so someone in a leadership position in your life is like that. And you're figuring it out and you're like, what the fuck? Let's look at what's on the bottom here. The Emperor. So this person, it's like they are the winner. They got to where they got. It's like they're an unauthentic leader. They got to where they got, the Emperor, by oppressing people, by beating down the little guy. This isn't the person who you thought they were. That's what this breaks down to. This leader, this person who you had put on a pedestal, who is a role model, doesn't even have to actually be in a leadership position. This can be a role model. So a leader in that sense, like they lead the ideal. They have really let you down in the sense that they're not the person you thought they were. Let's actually pull a couple more cards from the top and see if there's any more information. Yeah, and it's financial. So this person could have stolen something, or they could have done something unethical, that it deprived someone of money, Five of Cups, or it deprived someone else of something, and they got a financial benefit out of it. So 10 of Pentacles, maybe they were bribed. Maybe you found out someone in a league who you thought was a role model was bribed and caved and like sold out. This person is a sellout, okay? That's what I'm getting. And in fact, that's gonna be the title of this reading, The Sellout. And that's what the rat is. Let's pull Oracle cards and see if we can find out more information. Tell me more about what's going on here for Virgo. Tell me more. What else for Virgo? Okay, I've got one card. I need more than that. Hold on a sec. Oh, there we go. Well, okay, so we've got the door and the number 1. I'm definitely getting role model vibes. This is someone who you were like, I want to be just like them. That is what the door and the number 1 is. The number 1 is you, and the door is kind of like a moment in time where you get to do something different and go somewhere different. So it's like you wanted to be like this person one day, or you just this person was just a role model for you. That's what I'm getting from the door with the number 1, and I think that they are probably no longer that with the Tower. That's probably changed. Let's see what else is on the top. Okay, yeah, what did I say about that's over? We've got the Skull and Crossbones. You're finding out better. It's like this person is just human. They're not like you had put them on a pedestal and they were like, I want to be just like them. They're amazing. They're perfect. Well, they're not. They're just human, just like everyone else. And it's making you stop to consider and say, the cat, that's stopping to consider. Maybe I shouldn't put people on a pedestal. And Leo is kind of like the gang. Leo, there's a lot of humanity actually in Leo. Leo's sun energy. And so it's a sense of, maybe I should stop doing this. Because maybe you idolized a celebrity and you find out that, oh, I don't know, they have a lot of personal problems in their own life, and you're realizing, why did I even put this person on? Why did I think they were a role model when I'm finding out all this crap about, they have the same problems I do. They have all the same problems in their fancy life that I've idolized, that I have in my regular old life, and they're just human just like me. And so that's the vibe. So that you're just realizing that this person's human and normal, and that there's no reason to put them above you. Let's see what we get. Let's pull some advice. Any advice here for Virgo regarding this spread? I think the advice is probably maybe start putting yourself up on that pedestal. But let's see what actually comes out here. Any advice, please, for my Virgos? Okay. Wow. It's literally that. The Fool reversed. 9 of Pentacles. The Fool reversed is kind of like anything's possible. That's the Fool reverse, is quite literally anything is possible as long as you're not attached to the outcome. And the 9 of Pentacles is you're independent. It's like, be yourself. You are your own person and anything is possible. But how do I put this? If you try to live somebody else's life, then not anything is possible. Anything is possible only if you are living your own individual life. Because if you're trying to follow somebody else's path, that path is carved out. That means that not everything is possible because there's a path there. If you want there to be like an anything is possible situation, then you got to carve it out for yourself without following the footsteps of some other person. That's the advice from the tarot cards. Let's see what we get from the oracle, and then we'll close out your reading. Any advice here for, any last advice for Virgo, please? Any other last advice? Okay. Cards are coming out real weird today. Interesting. So we have the Crown coming out next for advice with the Volcano and the number 4. The Crown and the Volcano together gives me the message of you can be the king of your own castle, the king of the world. You can be president if you want to. Like I said, anything's possible for you as long as you're following your own uncharted path, not a path that's already been charted because that path obviously just leads somewhere. But this is saying you can have it all. You can be president. You can be like, I don't know, emperor of the galaxy. You can be literally, you can have any job and do anything you want. That's the Volcano with the Crown here. It's almost like there's no limits for you on what you could achieve, what you could be. Like a profession, specifically with the Crown. A lot of times it's a profession or a role. So you could have any role that you want. The number 4. There is a sense that it's a matter of figuring it out. It's a matter of figuring out what you want to be. And so I think before you were just kind of like saying, I'll be like this person. I'll just be like them. But you could be anything. So the advice here is take some time. The number 4 is time, meditation, consideration, taking a break. So take time to figure out who you want to be. That is not like this person who you had put on a pedestal and you realize they're not so great. Time to just be yourself, because maybe you can be way greater than anyone else that you've compared yourself to thus far in life. Just figure out what that is, and you can get there. It's a matter of taking the time to figure it out, and then taking the time to, obviously, you're not going to be president in a day. The number 4 also is a number for things taking time, but you can be anyone you want to be as long as you take the time to get there, both in conceptualization and like physical work to get there. On the bottom, we have Aries. Aries is all about like the authentic, true you, like the uniqueness, the unique person who is you. And so thus far, you guys have been ignoring your own uniqueness. You've just been like saying like, I want to be just like them. I'm going to be just like them. And it's time to like recognize your own uniqueness has value in itself. And it can take you to far greater places than just following the path set by another. All right, guys. So Virgos, that's going to be it. That is your reading. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to follow the channel and subscribe. And you can also, if you want to support what I do, support my work, you can also check out Patreon, which I have links for below. So check that out. With that, I'll see you guys next time.